action loose on the computer. Circuit boards break, technology boost, snatched up out of the future. Communications fail beyond the point of smelling putrid. These wires are burnt the fuck up, but the sky's becoming lucid. Crashing through the clouds, splitting molecules of oxygen. Dust falls to the ground, dead souls seem to be following in. Never conscious during the fast approach. Crash landing, buckle up in your ass's toes. Coat your lungs with cancer smoke from the tailpipe of existence. Let every motherfucker toast with ritualistic persistence. So what you think this shit's a joke? Stroking justice, global mission, small decisions, facing beyond the final wave. Pipe straight out of the media, alienation stage. Resurrected through moonbeams, glaring into your face. Oceans, currents, tides rise in this turning of the age. We're heroes from planet Earth, crawling straight from the underground. The sewers is where they lurk, roam. Shadows the only place to be found. Way past by the ray guns, diamond-powered lasers, and they stun. Soon to be over is phase one, now face sun. Prepare for ancient invasion, saga of the star-spangled vagrants. Journey to the nuclear abyss, stained mason.
Stay safe in the bomb shelter till the smoke clears, and I'm calm as hell on a cool day. Fools made thought of the situation, they got a full flame in a 78 block radius, radiant levitate. Immaculate mathematics up against man-made nuclear wind. 52 hydrogen bombs flew, one to stay. Human denial with the brim and the defeat, little bit of hot news and destroy your own race. It takes a bullhead of masons, making the best of an exit. When the sun fades out, to be plagued for days, and emaciated hands that raise the allies' defenses. No use for stainless steel or anti-aircraft weapons. Maybe we'll call this Resurrection Day. There's no independence when there's hell to pay for blatant disregard. Recounting for the third time, my God, stained in chapel windows must have spaced the rapture. So I'm embracing my capture. I got questions, they got answers. The cure to a common cold and cancer, a plan for solar domination. Pushing glass in a toast to those who must have earned their fate in the most discerning rate of worldly ways. With open arms and equally with bending knees, communicate through having frequencies. Demonstrate mass synchronization and tactical captures of capital. DNA reconstruction and free radicals, macromagnetic wave that raise the stargates from its resting place in the ocean bed of the Atlantic. Now planet during plantation truly will be devastated. And it's not just a radio show hopes this time, or an ignored crop circle this time. It's military base disintegration and soldiers burning on the front line. The time has come to replace old ways and pave the road for the next ice age. But after the shift of tectonic plates off the Earth's revolution, the sun will reappear, but only because we're spiraling towards that Godspeed, losing oxygen. It'll rest in peace with Pluto. Maybe there'll be remains enough to call comets when we crash, land in our new home. Who knows what the future holds? Another civilization dies, no need for a funeral. The chosen few who hold a voice become that of a suitable vessel. Translate the explanation for the invasion on Mars prior to ours, which is where mankind originally derived, but even instructed native were sentenced and exiled to the stars. When the caveman came across the third block infested with beasts, somehow the species collapsed with a precautionary measure kept watching the progress of society. Increasing more and rising population, so intentions were to intervene, not invade, but they just started firing.
Stay calm, sirens bled the alarm. Lazy shooting at your alarm, cause psychological harm. Experimental liquids scooping in the arm, induced visuals of everything here and gone. Battlefield shadowed, anti-gravity, force field shattered, gone. Moving out the drama, others are lost on a cattle run. Moving rest until the blood cooks are not a blunt. Turn of surgery, smoking circuitry, damages lung. On the ground, plunging into your atmosphere, makes you to a gun. Blasting computer info, while they be pulling the plug, go bird on tiptoe. Subversive sword through sewage, about the flow, a meal from my toe. Codified the defecation, eternally in a beast. Touch of a breeze, caught my way from the inside, something on the belly, releasing a feast. Never pleasing at ease, I can see through your plan. A mock invasion, marines on the sand. Blasting of machines that appear to have alien hands. Spaceships and a million heads, all funded by the same institution. A foundation built to fit ignorance and greed. Trying to catch you off guard by building hovering spectacles of sucking grannies, babies, and your Mercedes. We're plugging them in as batteries, energize their immortalized fountain of youth. So when it happens, don't hesitate to shoot. Unless you want to compute infinitely hallucinating, I'll mute. All memories reboot, while the wires reboot. Attaching to your frontal lobes, the tubes in a temple, simple truth. Recruited by stupidity, but the brave fruit with intensity that will never be stopped until their illusions erupt and we escape its clutch.
Trying to write your own credentials wildin'. Out with no conscience, flipping through the minutes, but never leaving a paw print. No recollection of any existence, tripping. Sitting foul with no vision, spitting rocks about your mouth, but what's your mission? I'll give it a listen. It doesn't matter what it isn't or what it is. Just don't remain silent or fade away from the scene. The sun is not close.
I'm stagnant, got riders block, back against the clock. Keep binoculars, this is where I wanna be. Talking straight up the top of topics, fixing problems to sockets. Band out the pocket, no problem, but no stopping. We keep rocking it. Nocturnal, not in locks, in a gridlock block. Freestyling, listening to loops, wishing I could've caught some of the words I said because it's hard to get about. Sometimes with the pen, but with the interpret, kind of mood I'm in. Gotta have a clear head in a mode, devoted, ready to explode. On another episode of gushing brain tumor, face imploding, bouncing off your earlobe. On this globe, lost sometimes not knowing where to go. But I just do, and I end up in the middle of nowhere, searching for an antidote in these notes that jot down quotes as if a ghost holds this yellow pose, posting on these blue roads.
Fight to find a reason or some order, no luck. So what happens now? I send the voice of a child by me by way of a kite. Schedule 28 equals 25 to life. Never come home was my only advice. Stay gone, speak Portuguese, be a ghost in the night. I'm my own god, destiny, I decide how you gon' react when the chaos collide. So my secret garden got me 40'd off the block, but addictions are so tricky, so now I can't stop. Plays a part in our identity, brother, don't I know? Call on me in crisis, sister, I'm a professional fuck up. First to post the bond to get you out of lockup, then we're getting smoked out, trying to get the funds up just to get the album off. Gotta keep the lights on, no stress, make the song magic and the demon out. Angels aren't looking down, survival is our motto now. Put my faith in me, one deep, not blind. Promises unkept, walking step, not I.
Yeah, the constant heartbeat rumbles my posture, exhausted from all of the nightmares of slaughters. Fallen angels crawling on flying monsters to defeat the monsters inside of them. Under the bed rather than beside of them, here we get salt, never be alright again. Divided and conquered, can't put up a fight. A fan wet slave features reaching your pupils, and not the ones following teachers. The place where red veins swallow the clouds, deep in the crimson, nobody knows shrouds. No evidence found, more reports never exist. Chopped up before rigor mortis, then lit with gasoline and torches, running rampant, blade foaming so rapid.
Polish the varnish, harness and carnage, savage, living lavish, piling the garbage, peeling and cabbage, being so average, dwelling dark in cabinets, cabins, grabbing new dabbins, stalagmites snapping, cadaver grafted, tongue lapping, residue off the floor, blood being glued in the morgue, mortar murdering more on this orb. How much more can we afford? Until it doesn't seem normal to go forth the form you build up to be torn apart. Pushing a home in a car, wishing a new start before you reach closure, you dart. Scared to follow the heart, scarred, falling hard like it's an art.
Got a whole bunch of big words, don't you? You're saying something, what you think you moving the people?
Y'all fly by night, I descend with daylight through the 6 and 7 steadfast on a fully loaded kamikaze aircraft that's staring up branch scared tactics declare heavy-hearted with the head to match. Dead alive, I set aside a similar feeling, mesmerized, helpless, hopelessly, supposedly dead alive, feverish daydreamer who can't foresee things where y'all wanna be worse, cursed to eat crow. Black Hawk, rip off the roof and let the asbestos show.
What you think you moving the people?
Test my regimen is hazardous, you stagnant cowardice. Don't cry over sour spilt milk, bitch, I'm the catalyst. And I can't put all eyes on seesaws. You're held captive on a CD ship, one-way trip to Hades, and I'll be a captain, the unseen one, dropping anchors, destination, wherever you belong.
So much close quarter madness. Motherfuckers don't even know where they're really trapped in pits of their own bitter life. Can't be stretched like elastic to swallow others up in a black hole fashion. Recluse of passion. Shit, I'll take action. Pussy ass bitches, I'm the lunatic laughing. Come coming for your family, crew, and your friends. What you wanna do, I can make your time in. By my fist and my pen, you self-proclaimed mountain men. Raise a hand in my direction, come see what happens. Welcome to hell, gutter funk smashing. Bathing in your own piss, forgetting about the principles of soldiers for life. It's time to take flight.
You try so hard, but it never works out. All the bullshit drama only makes you stronger. Karma coming and pay homage to seed in a farmer. Conjure to go together, but some are prematurely harvested. Impatient, watching every millimeter cellulose gained. I'm wiggling, cracking the soil, waiting on nirvana. Ponder, wishing for a product, pessimistic habitation, breaking down under pressure because of delusional fascination. Can't hack the truth thing, keep about my business. Yeah, stepping on business, defenseless. Going up side, striking apart true justice. Fuck this, been up since they get flustered, putting it all back together, but it always comes down to them being busters. Nothing's changed, can't even trust your best friend. Stay true to yourself and see who's there in the end.
Like sheep we creep as the shepherd sleeps ever so peacefully. In wolf clothes and close company, retreat from what might just prove to be the final resting place for our creativity. Acid rain leaks through rooftops, another fly on the wall, eavesdropping. Who's it fall for the infestation of pirates? The saints with family Robinson, but I might as well be Robinson Caruso if survival ain't crucial. I'm the biggest fool on planet Earth, cursed. The prize purse on my forehead at first. Radiation like a supernova, who will know the difference when it expands the universe? Gamma ray on my waist, and a head full of vinegar and armor hammer, ready to blow my top off. And I'm tasting magma, past the point of no return. Captivated till the solar eclipse burns my memories. Finally,
Take you somewhere, man. You wanna take you over the dreamland.
Steps, nevertheless, hung with a delicate breath and pace back and forth with an elegant, patient, malevolent depth. Skeleton makeshift shields to strengthen our chest, perpetual pack mentality, gallivants never taking a second to rest. Cannibal kingdom resurrect, settlements irrelevant between gentlemen, so tell the women and children maybe they won't remain in innocence elevate. Cause the jungle right now is the last place on the earth that's heaven sent, so dwell in it, take a second, soak it all in. It's not a battle of men, I'm choking the grin. Animalistic, animalistic, anarchistic, child with a twisted smile, like a crocodile splits the Nile. Picking up excess, good love with the exile, war pain under my eyes with a money hungry army that'll stand by my side. As midnight callers move underground like pipelines. We control this earth, more organized and crime ties. Fireflies keep a close eye, my most valuable spot. So don't deny that you lied as part of parent. You've been working for the rival try. After the sun's horizon, just little did you know that the stars align. Make this like right where we need to take action. Venomous war, criminal tactics, Vietnam flashbacks of a savage masochistic blacklist, LSD rations. Simians acrobatic, mind with overwhelming gadgets. Never passive or compassionate side television ad-libs. In this rap race in a labyrinth, usually leaves from on the culture canvas that estimates more death than winning activists. A-bombs, accurate conception unconceived.
Opposable thumb opportunists, progressive humans set out to ruin. We're savage in it if you're pointing fingers that sent at us, but it should be aimed at your more than lingered. Because of the censure pushing individuals on the front line of the physical business deals. Forget ills far away, patiently poking places where you see him exactly like you. Behind the salty brush, you're just as wild as us. I'm filled with justification, gushing from your slanderous bluffs. Always claiming that you'll give us back our land if we slay, bust ass. Both homo sapien must gas, blabber blubbering lazy ass. So he can drive out and laugh at the poor. Dehumane humans dehumanizing the world. Literally, cutting the cells out of the picture out of the mold. The world would never been around sneaking and making turtles. Jellyfish love with me. Octopus on oil barrels with 8 tentacles. And now I want to infested with dirty minerals. But all people do is bitch and roll. Rich and poor, young and old. Sit back and realize what this means together as a whole. Not about explosions on the foreground. Being the whole square grown, number trees and grow. Gathering happiness, blasting blows. Horrible windows shattering into the hole.
This animalistic function is creeping and crawling so deep in the night. But humans are running to the feet with the blind, dropping the bombs over popular minds. Freedom of being the leaders of mind. Many men have lost their lives, looking for reasons to bleed in the season while meaning is breeding and feeding for demons to get to the point of survival. But we are the only ones still breathing for instinctive matter, illuminating night sky star path. Wonder why place upon the plot of fundamentals fly by and resemble what it is to be the beast that reminds everyone in the fact there's a need to revive themselves from the times and demise of the minds to combine with the vibes from the eyes of the young. Something that we have is our sense and a cause that only rip off for the beast above all.
On another brain bender, as the sky enters into oblivion, I see the skin sliver on another grave center. Time mentality, empty-handed, if the wind has never been a plane, then I'll make a bloody river. As the plow renders, I see the plots and the sharpening from the earth's cliffs, falling into pieces from the center, floating forever in the stomach of the greatest contender. In the work solar system, in the cruising in my spaceship with a big bender, dodging debris, logical swimming in the Black Sea. The vertical lies of my homies in the backseat. It's like an Armageddon taxi, but where we're headed is a no. Coming across all this cost, hopping and hopping and stopping and bombing an asteroid, rolling past the void, blasting androids. I'm fucking paranoid. I can destroy noise with war toys. These men who act like boys avoid the new with the monster pumping steroids. Overgrown child throwing a fit, with powers to blow with the big my keys running the grid from these worldly conflicts I don't fit. With death for profit, I send legit preparing copies for charity.
Stand in my hands, blood red, fingertips long and naked. Slide through the universe without makeshift reactor, some atomic spaceship.
Traveling light racing with our space whip. At the tip of where you can taste it running down your throat, placed
In
in.
a deep dark nothingness, floating away, flip the high beam scale, the surroundings only defined within a pipe dream.
Like rhino star streams, combusting large beams, blaze a high gleam, blooming into your seat.
No choice to get the fuck up, plugged in and bugged up. Virus in your mainframe remains same since your birthday became
Angry, ready to stand up to change things, aiming at mundane lanes, do the same thing.
We will skew your false idle mindset with revolt. Scrutinize every single line to bring you to the mind.
Revealing your disguise, eyes will widen in size, ready to die.
Cold core, youth dismemberment. Follow the leader straight into battle. Catch heaters more intense than extremists. See the waters of war behind the scenes. Everybody wants power. Strike it down with fascist fear. Dictators who shed no tears. Pray allegiance to fictitious settings. Vicious bloodsheddings. Denial of corruption where the feds be. It's a poverty from the viewpoint of America. Shapeshifters unconscious despairing you. Thriving off despairing you. Climax the Fahrenheit for future reference. Overt the eyes, disguise. It's all lies. Scribe the protocols to the learned elders of Zion. Designed to control the inhabitants of Earth. Pressure make your head burst straight up into oblivion, where the harshest meanings rape you violently to convert your opinion into worship and praise. Just look at the super soldiers guarding the Vatican and how the Pope is a brain. So now with these evil enterprises, how to stay sane. Hazed by the crumbling of our planet, 20% natural, 80% humanoid. Good reason to be feeling paranoid. Destruction on the horizon, with nothing but a speckless species after all the violence. It's said and done, no carcass will be reeking, no crackheads will be fiending unless they can swim. Apocalyptic Atlantis, the crust is wearing thin. The crust is wearing thin.
Silk cobweb, got a murderous procreation. Red hourglass figure driving them up the wall. Anxious and waiting, blatant widow make her take off her shoes and stare while she's taste testing. Emergency epidemic, rattlesnake anti-venom shortage in the southwest. Mobile Motorola radiation reroute the thought of the bumblebee. 5,000 feet, taking down private planes, time gets spent. Permanent blackout, hunt by sound of pounding heart loud and sound of lost wonder. Vertical descent, pick the prey out of the blazing grass. Trench warfare, battleground, full moon to eclipse. Nocturnal, not to mention what I do with this venom. No need to skin them, feed them to my children, cause the blizzard's got me fearing they won't make it through the winter. Shivering like a tree above the timber line. From chain of command, I really ain't the heart to lose a can to live more alive. Some love to see the temperature rise with the sun. Blind night walker, hung by dust.
You're nothing but an animal.
We are all animals, my lady.
Connected mantis brain still in perch, arms outstretched with sharp hooks, able to fend off foul talent, event with the breeze. Ambush a tree, a moment seized to sink but spit back with no natural enemy, left unpursued on four legs, pitching heads off in claws grip, feet and move to a greener twig with only months to live. Those black dots with great vision, see it all in a short span, each for its own with no home, only movement. Send a skeleton in a cold wind, wait for warmth to revolve the cycle once again, selected to blend with habitat and stand still until the earth falls from axis above the weakened arms of Atlas.
earthbound. I'm all around, willing about, no doubt. Holding together the crack, getting the vision clear and loud. Surrounded by sound villains and press, they're in the crowd to act out. On a different route, so much potential, no droughts. Watching the sprouts, found vows on the prowl as an owl at night. Lies cow, we're right when we recite as the moon that lights in sight. The fight and fly, swoop and bite. Get that food and be alright on a survival diet. You can't deny the slightest bite size. Fight for a protein prize with those beady eyes. Steady wise, while the suffice, we can be ready to sacrifice. Giving it up to the ones who made it up. Blessing on the Novium, silver bombs, river sodium. Doing my iron and sodium. The people pending on a podium, debating with his head. Who you voting for? Here's low or another mafioso. Spitting so with no soul. Written never off scope. Present so cold, he goes like pros. Better check blood flow, cause y'all slow. These people need to be backing instead of fronting. They claiming they saying something, but really they saying nothing. These people need to be backing instead of fronting. They claiming they saying something, but really they saying nothing.
With my back against the wall, I can't sleep anymore. It's like insomnia's the only friend that knocks at the door. Coming only when the night strikes and the dust wind whistles. Taking street lights to fight, pesky bugs tend to sizzle. Riddling my ears, one buzz, then it triples. Point of action steam from the building makes me a little small. Tower by the caption, the darkness in my eyes. Skies amongst the flies, crooked songs, buffalo size, signs hard to comply. Reflections illuminated, traces drain, faded races. Rebels on top of the gravel when the rest of the city sleeps. Unless at work, under the gavel, yellow lines pave the way up, coach the staircase, chop quick, light on the stroll. His essence insulates the whole, gas and silence spoken by the motherfucking flow. It's a goal, but you froze in the motion. Glued to the floor, can't speak, can't see, can't feel, can't breathe, can't speak, can't see, can't feel, can't breathe. Cause I'm a motherfucking tyrant, voices break out of the silence, ultra the violence, smiling, hiding out of homicidal fantasies. Turn your life into a travesty, your family will know it hit them. It's my mission to unveil the bitches and the snitches. These people need to be backing instead of fronting. They claiming they saying something, but really they saying nothing. These people need to be backing instead of fronting. They claiming they saying something, but really they saying nothing.
Helter skelter till the sun sets, level-headed till dawn. Descending of a falling star, caught up in bear traps. Domesticated, working 9 to 5, but pick the best, rather working 5 to 9 anytime. Burn the midnight oil, watch the horizon ignite, and time speeds up. Slumber's interrupted, and the sections get congested for some at least. That is, but me, I might as well be asleep or in a vegetated state. Heavy meditation where I can think deep and self-medicated, retreat from blinding UVs. But sometimes creeps through black sheets, so I drink till it ceases. My neighbor said he saw me sleepwalking, that explains the black top stained soles on my feet, unsteady heartbeat, pushing every artery to its maximum. But matter of fact, sometimes I feel like I'm backpedaling, settling for less for the benefit of my own progression. There I said it and got it off my chest. I can sense the presence of the pretext and the competition message. Invested many moons in a struggling project, but product proves to be quality. Haunted by nightmares, so I join them in death. Like years from now we'll be cold-blooded, nocturnal, and we can all have a good laugh.
If you sleep, you better wake up, man. Don't be
It's about time to catch motherfucking sleep. Wake the fuck up.
Wake up, breathe in the heat, bliss your lungs and feast. Taking any shade to release your mind to the hot box goddess. Rays rain down on your windows, burning to see because the atmosphere remains flawless under the sea. Slipping you into an naked as you call me, you're flying like bees. Put you down on your knees, screaming help me please. I should've brought my sunscreen, but anyways, how do I escape these UVs? I got these glasses, but what about the rest of me? I'm burning redder and redder by the moment. You know the cold happens to be my steez, not a fucking 110 degrees. And I think I'm going crazy, about to explode. 10 seconds for being deceased. Brain bouncing around like fleas, feels like I haven't had water in 3 weeks. And I'm sure I'm gonna need a shot for rabies. Facing solar flares, fight comes certain, I know maybes. Only dry ass schemes that daytime brings, so hot not even the birds will sing. Heat strokes right in my throat, it's like I'm a goddamn fiend. Dousing my face with smoke, hanging my head in the trees, deep in my dreams.
Wake up, early rise, like some blanket. Taking into eyes, time to make stuff. Take it, shape it, use your day to the fullest, don't waste it. Face itself, talent is evasive, a passive, violent way to feel gives a determination. This record moves forward with the invasion. Amazed when we come in this place, it's the flames that keep us standing. It's so hot, I'm fan up, it's the cold inside a band. Waiting for night, planning, preparing for famine. Demanding that blood, motherfuckers, not never to care for the like, living and parenting married. I see you staring, bearing the Fahrenheit area, while we blaring the variables. What's that effort, verbal burial grounds and severed letters. bursting in feathers. So pass the blunt, she forget dismembered and lost out mid-December with a never-ending sun baking your brain shriveled unremembered. Never surrender to the heat, cooking not some tender dinner for the circling winter, stocking up for winter.
Record-breaking temperatures, slipping in and out of consciousness. Concrete heats up, killing crops across the heartland. We the struggling people demand that water remain a human right, and not just writing in sad three-dimensional cast for redefining the lavish entrapment of bandits. Individuality abandoned, plan A back to black magic attacks, backstabbing, free matches and no cap on gas. Can't cause static, two-dimensional all-seeing pyramid, masking a passion, outlandish attachment to cabbage. Matter of fact, I'm just a savage, lashing out cause that's my fashion. Like erratic radicals, pulled out ski masking, burning compatible cheap magistrate. Strength and superpowers could leave fire hydrants, bone dry as blue collar bank accounts. Heat, exhaustion, dehydration, raw survival, unknown whereabouts. Care package sent to families, hair follicle falling out of the tearing them out. Irreparable damage hanging us out to dry and it won't take long. Every night white lies and laundry, hysteria clouds perception and cauterize arteries. Part of me starts to breathe without my iron lung, surely followed by fatigue while the topic at hand must be lost to sea. I'll abandon ship until Fahrenheit ceases to increase and sterilized water comes out my faucet for free.
As the smoke clears, the day's done, preparing for the return of the sun. Lost inside of these pages, turning them daily in search of the right one. Flagging me down, but stay lazy. It's hard living your life when the people around you stay shady. In their own collected shells, blunt stale, smelling the room, lingering with tomorrow's fumes. Same old bullshit with the same stupid unconscious views about everything that surrounds them as far as physically. But mentally not so much, senses fail beyond a touch, blurring your visions. Another cryptic enlistment of greed inside of the bigger picture. Lost, and it feels like your spine's been twisted. Out of whack, no cut, no stitches. No time to banish the time, no more fucking wishes. Straight for comprehension, beaming down on all sides of the fences, creating higher levels of presence. Pressure plummets by the second, pressing you against the glass, pressing you against the past. Present and future is upon us at last, so fast the eyes come to a crash. Third eye open for the moment, being foreseen straight through the mold. Moment for seeing, being mold.
Rusty, delivering dusty for tracks, wetter than villains, lay back in a dark closet, chilling for a great day. For this building, shielding away all that aches and snakes, living in today, cause that shit is ancient. Sounds so anxious, but now I'm patient. Try not to be wasted or blazed all day, that's where I am, and it's an everyday struggle out this structure, ready to puncture the bubble, the ruptures of culture. Alter focus with the purpose, tired of feeling worthless. Earth the fortress, we're drawing portraits of our inner vortex, resembling you or me. We're beyond anything we can hear or see in another D, real and free. We are a spiritual entity, a perfect representation of the whole, and still we don't know the half. But I'm here calculating the math after a conclusion, but everything's a continuation. There is no conclusion, only something new. So do what you do, start living to improve. Is low crow, keeping it detrimental with the pencil. Drawing thoughts in my mental, thought on your ice box, gradual, leaving it raw, eventually snapping the last shot. I come to break walls tall, watch them fall with a stall gnaw on the rope, break loose like a full tooth. Proof we're not stupid and no stupid looping producers, saluting, smiling, telling us stooped out, it's too complicated, keep it simple. say fuck you, music people. Love my woman, she ain't no bitch. Never sell her out for a quick penny pinch. It's a relationship where we build together with your confidence. That it will work out with persistence. Need no assistance with your opinions. This isn't a critique to split your weak on constructive criticism. This is ism and that's it. Nothing else, never falling in a pit. Don't forget, right brain, we all left politics without the fictitious bullshit. They inflict pictures you don't depict. They pick up the pen and sketch nonsense you can't predict.
Yeah. B-O-I-S, stumblers people with my words to fake. Cast to be exact, mumbling under the rest observed. Driven and finding my hostilities directed towards you heard. But it doesn't really matter because I think I'm not big enough to be concerned. Packing a third, island highly wired, shallow mileage for the moment. Yet I'm still fucking so potent. A real representative from the 703, pulling you in like those who steadily token. Alone smoke with every motion, ferocious tactics. Call me a lion hunter, sticking my fist through the king to reveal everything that makes us wonder. Loud like thunder, cracking and tapping the skull, sucking your brain out like plunger. You can hear me stopping from underground with a profound sound. Tragedy clouds around midtown, letting them know the truth before the future becomes a now. And clouds will try to pound you down with the existence of my pen necessary to survive these mobs, to survive these trials and tribulations. Plagiaristic mannerism manipulations from the start, call it cannibalism by division. Awkward sensation, pacing back and forth, waiting for the right time to smash these haters.
Is the Lord prosperous, covered in phosphorus, dripping apologetic, apocalyptic fetish, indulging in fiber optic fingertip weapons, shooting nets and spears with pinholes. Grab your kinfolk, provoked, poked by a little cloaked hoax, soaked in the oaks, freezing temperatures glow. I invite you to be embraced by it. We're stuck with the frostbite needle icicles penetrating eyeballs till shit warms up. But that's an idealist talking, cause that won't happen. Either way, these fat cats still pack napkins in the shirts, devour maps and leave undetected. They don't go to sleep at night. They're pulling their hair looking all white. Yeah, then that makes everything alright. Nah, my truest enemy is me, sitting around wasting time smoking weed, while I could be writing instead, being productive, smoking these loose leaves. Sometimes you gotta stop and breathe.
Voice mother kills, so sharp I split molecules. Atoms and hair follicles, so why would you fuck with me? It's like I got atomic capabilities, I'm feeling like I need to scratch the itch for my nerves to stop the twitch. Calm down and make some sense, nothing some stress about my chest. Bringing feeble warriors to rest, knock them off the quest for global domination. Killing us hurt now, playing dominatrix to our nation. Choked out, ended submission, endless street dweller condition. Leaving mouths fist like baking soda mixed with vinegar, simulated volcanic eruption. With those sex and figures and fill my pockets with a little something, something. While chopping up the system into bits and up and crumbling the chaos. Destroying microscopic parasites causing chaos. I'm dropping hits on presidents, governors, and mayors. Crooked cops say your prayers, cause it's time to meet your makers. Face it, Econo Crush, WAC 703 with freedom chasers. Shaking you basket cases, flipping the script while you waterboard confessional. Masquerade facelift. We just wanna be free. 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 We just wanna be free.
If you don't know now, then you won't know then, cause it's all gonna end. Blend in, tendons, grin, damn day, dwindles in the mental territorial waste. Matrimonial marinade, yes, married to the sludge of yesterday. Violent creatures on an escapade, who don't send for aid. Instead they drop chemtrails, cold jails, pale kids, poor jobs, no jobs. Lobbyists, phone calls, radiation robs. Mobbed by the trillions, cops fight, killing innocent inmates. Watch them start building fences around states. Pounding chips in the neck so they can locate us by satellites. So spark in this dark market, where everyone's a fucking lethargic target. Product sold as a commodity, bowing down to the sovereignty. Watch to see how it's gonna be when there's no water or electricity. Tension rises, prices lie, sacrifice only so-called wise men survive.
In time of water manipulation to prehistoric landmines, working the way to the surface, bursting up to the gold rush. For certain, have a cold touch, it's like the feel of the cold cup. Slices up like cold guts, it's making me sicker and sicker, and I think I'm gonna go throw guts. Choking, evoking emotion of holding hostage, taxing the wild, it's hostile, watching where we move. Every little thing they do, I'm singing the truth for proof. Soon proof before it's too late, so everybody else knows what to do. Too many sidetracks, side bombs being controlled by the news. The worldly views don't even exist. there mute, no voice busting and getting told to shoot. Under the map, populace and race to execute. But no, oh no, not me, I'm too smooth for the mega monotonous side to recruit. Even with the technology, I'm too much for the simple-minded brains to compute. Even with the technology, I'm too much for the simple-minded brains to compute.
So why do you motherfuckers wanna fuck with me? Do you wanna fuck with me? Cause we just wanna be free, but you don't understand the meaning of free. So why do you motherfuckers wanna fuck with me? Do you wanna fuck with me?
Because we know the meaning of freedom is inside of everyone. You're as free as you will let yourself be. I can't be freed if I'm already free. There will be no holding down me to any degree. I don't care who agrees on any politician on streets, making up laws for the whole entire population, polluting with me. Eagles bleeding, smart, rape in the skies is steam. Unseen, ducking to intervene. Killing senses, fucking with loops, a violin string, choking violent sting. Your violent face seems like gas for me to bring some slack in your neck. But too late, you've been annihilated without your breath.
Pull the dagger out of my pocket and spark it. Aim the tip of Washington at any of the sorting officers. Officers won't be prominent cause there's people else we're dropping shit. Catching their attention, bringing the mic to turn the tables. Moving in with one objective, take it back for the rest of the human beings still living in this corrosive nation. Breathing in radioactive byproducts. Working like the slaves because they're trying to get out and pay rent. I say, what the fuck is our freedom before I lock down? 24/7, 365 year round. To the day that we're low below the ground. If we still don't know where we're bound after our deathbed experience, just know upon my exit I'm taking these motherfuckers with me while squeezing the trigger and letting go. Just know upon my exit I'm taking these motherfuckers with me.
dead weight. A state of mind, I break, shape shift at a rapid rate. Not even makeup can save face. Gotta watch blind spot for neighborhood crime. Watch change lanes, mobbing, hopping on the turnpike. Headlights off 24598. Straight black, I'll be on autopilot for the duration of the flight. Swing my way, dancing with the devil in Hell's Kitchen. Miscommunication, just couldn't lie to my face about the salary cut.
Rambling voices, mutter melodies across the city. Pictures, posts, missing remedies. Ready, showing opposites of pity. Too witty for most revolving, choked out chimneys. Clark fire rolls, bullets from his skin seen through 3 skull holes. Too transparent, one guided by the apparent. Issues and standards, new necessities. Clarified, tie-wielding bastards. Outsmarting the blind, seekers of wisdom with no arms to climb. Steep in the fences of prisons, strapped up electrical barbed wire pretenses. Preventing further evolutionary advancements, call it murder. Glorification of major attachment to the chessboard when you're all pawns in the game of life. Bulimic, bow-faced strife.
Stuck into the depths, I remain inside your chest, unexplored by the rest, infested upon flesh. Grotesque phrases that flex, eat away at your intestinal cortex. Decaying projects that lack intellect, affect the way we digest our progress. Careful what you ingest might make you depressed, suppressed by gravity, impressed by apathy, invested in nothing but material things, arrested by imaginary green paper. See the people tape before another money caper.
I'll have to assassinate the host of the masquerade in his Range Rover in plain clothes till the day's over. And I'm riding and I roll over doing 80, came out unscathed. How's that for life? Callous palm, sweaty brow, kicking rocks through industrial playgrounds. From the present to the here and now, see through smoke and mirrors and sound the alarm. Pack of wolves that caught the scent of the aerial assault.
Materialistic greedy flies gut you out for the piece of the pie, laying the eggs in the people's eye. Pockets swollen with living a sty, growing the size of fabulous, but deep in the dirt like radishes.
Nothing permanent where everything's so rapid and captive of an overactive plastic concentrating traction. Dragging tragic arms, drooping sluggish facts, weighing a ton, waiting for you to become clumsy, tripping over milliseconds. Reluctant to understanding the truest form of our essence, being timeless.
Mumbles and trouble stir in my head. The leaders of people that drive with the gun begin paid for reminiscence to red and rest. No, it's this motherfucker, count me dead, don't count me in. Just try to be planning, can take me with this. Suck won't try so wicked. Sounds mostly parasitic, went too far with the mission. We're the only way to live is to fight back into the physical ending. Stand strong against the twisted reptilians, so sick of the bed. Rockin' the unleaded cipher through entire gauge. Never a pretense, except for the both fakes, fictional path of television. And any newspaper, and even your falsified religions. Stigmatic faction, just number to no thought assassin, trapped reclining man. Powder residue on the fingertips, laughing, crooked smile. Smell of the portion of people, of course, are trying to yield the evolutionary steps, cut it short. Give them a quarter time, give them a gun and a fucking torch to light the way. Blind little swine, you're alive to die. With the rest of the Masonic, five-sided, systematic, wash out automatic frequencies. Believe these evil creatures roll with the beat, that we would defeat and bleed of the creed. Free the masses from the new order to the seed. Cause life's what we after.
Beware of the lost rapture, cause it will try to capture you even though you ain't what it's after. The government's hypocrites, bullshit, procrastinators. It's time to mask up and smash these haters. Blast our way to the revolution. Create more than illusions, make it happen. Like White House intrusions, my rappers confusing cause the crowds are clapping. I say what you're scared to say cause the world of fear is what you're trapped in. What the fuck happened? If we all fit from the live, they won't have enough napkins. And together we got enough tricks to fill up our hat with. So Bush can eat a fat dick. And I'ma end it with that shit.
And I'm gonna start it with this shit. What's controlling the country isn't what it is on the surface. He's not just a president, he's only a distraction. He doesn't even make decisions to go to war. He's a product and idol, a puppet hovering above the poor, trickling down blood to carnivore, splashing on the eye above the source together with the whole regime. Democrat, Republican, independent, utopian, codependent society, reactionary suicide strategy, a starving stomach eating at its lining, redefining totalitarian minding, cooperating with unknowing creative oppression. So why vote if I'm always voting for corporations, enslaving countries for cheap flavor with planes, dropping bombs on their employees?
Rap's harshness merely reflects a harsher reality of lives lived amidst broken promises. The more conscious its artist, the more conscious the art. The more conscious its artist, the more conscious the art.
Reap war scare, pop your pistols for your gold share. Travel to unknown links to break your back and sit your nose hairs. Look up and funded hallucinations and questions and they'll go there. Glows there, travel to level by giants with a motive to drip and drain whenever they can. Stabbing your next with the bare hands. Limited sources from here to Japan. Snipe you out of the box. It could be a hater, it could be the man. Scan central intelligence, shopping and federally ran. Breach the system, turn the mountains into sand. At the touch of a button, having hills running, bumping about. The end is coming by human confidence. With the rest is fuzzy, it's all revolving around. Oil the money, the people are hungry. Killing for hundreds, stacks of bundles, attracting pigs like lies to maneuver, chance to maneuver, storm their defenses, because on the other side they're defenseless, so there's no point to hold back. Keep relentless, calm and collected, trauma specters, special ops, breathing down their own blocks, pissing to get the message.
So kill cops and fuck whoever is running for office. I'm going around waving my finger like a cock blocking my hot fist, cause the government's taking hostages. Now I'm inside of my business like ostriches with short fences, and everybody that's in this, of course I'm getting offensive. I'm speaking of your defenses, so never forget this. And if it's in your best interest, this who from 703, the devil's apprentice. And you can print this, cause I meant this, and there's no you can end this.
Deep underneath what you see on the streets, it's not what it seems. Look beyond skin, something is different about them. They're not human, some of them are buckling out of the burgundy umber, mumbling out of blubber, slaughter, beach, walrus, poacher, scalping belts, putting it on like a conveyor belt, watching them all, cause and tell, with no guilt, holding everybody into an articulate design, particular planetary, primitive, radical device, with no intention to be revised, only inventions behind the scenes, that's for your demise, that have derived from incisors inclined, to watch you suffocate, translucent stuff and make it facilitate to digest the compromise, settling for less, out of respect, hypnotized by the disguise, slithering out of the dead skin, covered in flaky lies, 50 eyes, scaly systematize, decides what happens with brides, but it's up
Autumn's alchemist translated. Words eagerly breathing, trees move sleep. Step that listens in a daydream and a sour grin. The one that's known to change things, make a name for it. Spin with like heart-shaped markings, arteries dry and drained. The way that retrospective Roman candle meditation explain things. The way the clouds of condensation rearrange strange shapes. Falling stars and candles, there's a flawed frame we can't maintain. Keep cool, calm, connect dots to stay sane. From green to red to gold to black, I'm dead again. All his ashes due to burning villages with no medicine on the night. More still and breathless than the slumber of a headless horseman. Helicopter blades provide the seeds a safe place. Resting through the course, the growing cold dead winter. Sleepless with your dead relatives. Cool new moon, black out the backdrop. Set the scene of a gloomy Sunday. Letty day running through my nights till every last drop drains from strange fruit. Cast iron gates outline the graveyards, the same as crowded hollow oaks do. Revolution of life sometimes sounds doubtful. All saints and souls day will celebrate for those that passed away. Infants and elders tell tales of trials, tragedy, and laughter, unity. Ancestors breathe with the southbound wind. They'll never die until the day we forget our pastimes.
Ice cold, frostbitten nerves, frigid ever since monumentally you burn. Black toe and on a mist, roaming around the earth, lingering in the sky for death, giving a birth. Teary-eyed roof show the houses can't wipe their own face. Common amongst the bitter frozen taste. Devoted snowy caps covering the ground, keeping it white like paste. Rain to the flakes, trapped in this change where you can walk across lakes, but the wind will give you shake, make it break into 1,000 pieces. Never to give it a reason in the season of slow beating hearts, fever reaching negative regions. Mother Nature teaching the lessons. Message, taking a little stress off the planet with petrifying blankets, no damage. Just a wicked psychopath of avalanches, trapping masses, gather masses till the door jams shut. She never fronts, creeping up and down her spine, never proper copy, dropping into systems like that to the naked eye. Fucking whatever they know from all sides.
Hey yo, Bill, I'ma freely let you see the way that my mind is so open and free. Cause man, a nigga do really for this and me that I will be one of the realest MCs that there ever will be. And never say never is what they told me, that's why I continue to sever the beat. And man, I put it in level and syllable me to higher levels of clever IDEAs. And man, I not see the way to free say this shit in a matter of way. The matter I get in the matter I stay. That's how I try to continue my day. I'm just a lyrical nigga that got a lot of shit to say. So shut up and listen, cause the rhymes that I'm kicking is like glue and they sticking. Who is coming through and man, my motherfucking skull begins to thicken. And bitch, your tone, so nigga try to quicken up your skills. Cause man, for real, I be bringing the chills up and down your spine, and you already know my mind is about to let go. Rewind, nigga, fast forward. I'ma spit a flow, and you already know that I'm leaping toward a motherfucking victory. So just listen to me, cause I'm about to represent for what? The 703, 703.
We're desert animals surviving through drought seasons. It's impossible for outsiders to perceive what we see with these three eyes open to the world and all this knowledge connected through reflection. Intuition is the spark that keeps this mic burning from the heart. Analog, deliver with the intention of leave spiritual impressions. Genuinely authentic, ill at ease is our presence. Thoughts off top, presented as evidence. Been wrecking it since focus became my main goal. Don't wanna grow old, man, with nothing to show. So I just develop my skills, develop at will. I'm gonna spit it till the day that I'm gone. You know I'm
What is real? Is it when you kill or steal for a meal? Or could it be the chill you feel from trying to deal with the bill? You're trying to escape, but you hate to make a mistake. Can you relate when your fate is just to do what it takes? Cause when you're struggling to live and it seems hard to survive, that's when you find the party you belong has already died. But that's not where it ends, in fact that's only where it begins. You said a prayer at the stairs of heaven, unaware of your sins.
Now look man, stand attention, come outside of your cave infected. Still walk up to 703, virus facial complexion of limitless boundaries. So it's time to make a redemption, oppression on the masses of people ready for anything at any time. For petty things and petty crimes, a steady scene of many minds. Trap knuckles dragging feet of the stuck in lines to a line. And climb beyond the ages for the rest of you to find. The mixture to combine, the mixture to combine.
Real recognize when we're so fake. Motherfuckers say that we just stay back, examine and execute spray facts. We don't play act, only remain exact on the exact. No slack, cause we activated a match. Running the grass, unintention infatuated with syllables mash. L's ash, as we laugh at the graph. That we math, laugh, then we're back to the lab to collab on this jazz.
I don't expect a fake